Them hoe. Hold on, wait 1 minute. Hold on, wait 1 minute. Hold on, wait 1 minute.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'll be talking about these things on my teeth. Today I'll be talking about my braid. Wallan. Please, guys, don't worry about my blouse. I don't know how I didn't realize it. But anyways, enjoy the video. This on just updating you guys, even though it's not really an update because I didn't tell you about it before. I don't know why. I made a video, but then I had some technical difficulties. But here I am now. Okay, first things first. I got my braces last year, May 10th, 2019. Yes. Don't ask me how many months ago that was, but it was a lot. I went to the orthodontist for my second visit at about, I honestly don't remember. Let me check and tell you. October 18th. I had to go back twice because first I had my top row done. So as you can see, I have a space right there and a small space right there. I have an overbite. I had crowded teeth. I put some snaps in here. I had vampire fangs. I used to call myself a vampire. Yes, it was that bad. I didn't like them, but it made me unique. So after a while, I kind of accepted it and I was like, okay with it. So I ended up going the first time. I done x-rays, checkups, cleaning and everything, and I had extracted 2 teeth. Yeah, that's right, 2 teeth. I had a teeth. A tooth was up here and I had one here, and I extracted this one and I took out that one as well. Then I put on the braces and I came back home. And then in October I went again and I extracted 2 teeth at the bottom. Hold on. So in total I have extracted 4 teeth. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And second time I got my bottom row done. Supposed to go back sometime soon, towards probably the ending of February. And I'm just gonna get a tightening. Let's just talk about the expectations versus reality and tips and things to expect if you don't have anyone to get and whatever. And all those people who have braces, let's relate. Okay, so what to expect when you're expecting, oh no, that doesn't apply. Before I got braces, I had no idea what I was gonna experience. But for one, I knew, okay, metal in your mouth, and you don't normally have metal in your mouth, that must be painful. And really, everybody's different, and it's, pain varies. Everybody has a different pain tolerance. When I got my braces, I felt no pain because I got aesthetics. They shoot me up and then they took out my teeth and I had no pain. I was advised to eat ice cream though. Ice cream or cold beverages because the extraction site may get tender or cause some pain. But yeah, I ate ice cream. So the advantage of that too. When the extraction site started to heal, I would expect my teeth to be moving around and hurting and headaches. No, nothing at all. I actually felt pressure on the bottom row, which is totally weird. And I took pills. I was prescribed some pills and I took pills for that. But I did not like it. It was very uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. As far as pain is concerned, don't be afraid of pain because you may not feel pain, because I didn't. Well, technically I did. Well, when I did my bottom row, same thing, I didn't really feel anything. Well, that's a lie. This extraction side felt kind of tender, like my jaw I was scared because I'm not gonna tell you any lie. The needle was like this big. The needle, the part that you hold, and then the actual needle part that goes in was like this long, but it was really skinny. But still, I was afraid, and that's okay. But I was afraid, so probably that made me tense up, and stuff like that triggers something. I honestly don't know what to really talk about on this topic. I can only talk about the tips and stuff that works for me. So I ended up going on the internet, on some orthodontic sites that discusses braces, and I'll just talk about what I feel on those topics, if that makes sense. Okay, so the first one says, before getting braces, it says it's not just about the look of your smile, which is true and kind of not true. Remember when I went there, the orthodontist was like, so you want braces? So I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, you can get braces, but if you want your smile to get fixed quickly, you gotta take out teeth. So I'm like, wait, come again? So he's like, yeah, if you don't take out your teeth, you'll have the braces, but you'll be in it for like 6 years. I said, sorry. So I was like, alright, let me just do it. Let me just take them out. The process speed up. But now that I extracted my teeth, the longest I'll be in it is for 2 years. Why? While orthodontics help with a cosmetic desire to straighten teeth, braces can also help correct teeth, bite, and jaw alignment. Braces is not limited to straightening your teeth to get a perfect smile. Sometimes people have an underbite. Jamaican people call it mush mouth. You have perfect teeth, but your jaw is not aligned properly, so you'll get braces to align your jaw. The type of bite you have. Overbite is like when your teeth are like this, underbite is like that, and then upmelt when your teeth are like that. You need to get dental work done first. As I said before, I had to get extraction done. And then you know the usual teeth cleanings, and sometimes if your wisdom teeth are like at the verge of coming out, you'll have to get a wisdom teeth removal to get braces. You need to adjust your diet. When you first get your braces, you have to abide by some type of rule in your diet. You cannot eat too much solid foods because it will hurt, I'm telling you. And you cannot chew and you cannot bite. When I first got them, like my mouth was open. Like I did everything like I had to be eating a lot of mashed potato. I couldn't even eat rice. Cause like if I you could eat rice and pasta, but like you can't chew. So you just swallow it. And I've never done it before. A lot of mashed potato soups, teas, smoothies, ice cream. Foods with any type of coloring I wouldn't recommend you eating because the brackets, these little things, you don't take them off when you go to get a tiny, you only take out the wire. So imagine eating foods and drinking drinks that, color your teeth or stain your teeth. When you get them off, you're just gonna have little white squares because your teeth are clean before you put on braces. So just cut out that. Teeth brushing will be more important than ever. Big facts. You see these wires in your teeth, bro? They hold on to anything. That's why you have to go to soft mushy foods that literally you can just swallow. You don't have to chew, no chewing, no have to go on. So that once you eat the food, it's swallowed and it's not in your mouth. But even if, you still have to brush your teeth because food gets in your tongue and bacteria and stuff like that, and you don't want bad breath. Bad breath is highly to get if you don't take brushing your teeth seriously. And I am afraid of bad breath. Normally, I usually brush my teeth at least 3 times a day. But since I've gotten braces, I make it a rule of thumb to brush my teeth at lunch or whenever I can, because sometimes I don't get to eat lunch, but I still brush my teeth. Food will get stuck in your braces, breaks down, the bacteria will get stuck in between your gums, causing plaque, gingivitis, bad breath. No, we don't want that. This says athlete. If you're active or you play a sport, you're gonna need a mouth guard because, boy, let me tell you, child, I had Ashley over and we were dancing and Ashley's elbow hit my mouth, instant bleeding. My the flap of my lip came down, and like the slightest thing you will get bruised. It even bruises you when you don't do anything, really. And last but not least, taking selfies. I wish I did this. I'm gonna have to try and dig up some photos to see how my smile was before. I took 2 photos when I first got it done. I took 3 more after the second time, and I've been taking them since. I take them anytime I feel pain, I take pictures because I'm like, okay, my teeth are moving. I just wanna, when I'm finished, I wanna take all the pictures, put them in a collage, and just wash everything. Now for the tips and relations. Pain, Panadol, aspirin, Advil, but I was prescribed some specific medication which really helps. Bruises. I get bruises. I don't know how I get bruises. And since recently, I don't know why I got these bruises. I get bruises along here. That was caused by these brackets with it has the hooks for when I get elastics to align my jaw. And then my wires, when my teeth were arranging, they would extend to the back because, my teeth were becoming aligned. So the ends of the wires would cut my cheeks very badly too. One thing I realized that solved this is rinsing with salt water. Oh, And wax also is, yeah, braces. People should know about wax. Yeah, I use wax. So whichever bracket is causing bruising, and I would rinse with salt water in the mornings and at night. Flossing is pretty easy. You have these threader. You take the floss, you put it through that, and then you tie it, and then you use this and you put it through the wire and you floss and you pull it out. Pretty easy, huh? I use these, especially I have them in my travel pack, like my braces kit for like when I'm at school or when I'm on the road. I'm pretty sure you can tell what you do with this. You just take the rigid part and you put it through, and it's like slim enough and slippery enough to go in between the teeth and the gums to actually thoroughly clean. If you're gonna go and get a tightening, I suggest you take whatever painkiller you use, take it before. So by the time you get your tightening, it will take effect and you won't feel any pain. If you were planning on getting braces, I hope I helped alleviate any cluster, any fear, any anxiety you were having. I hope I related to and made you feel comfortable. I hope I informed you on any matters. You can DM me or comment below and I'll answer any other questions you may have that I didn't answer. But that's it for today. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Any comments or suggestions you might have, leave it in the comment box below. Please remember to follow my social medias. They will be in the description below. Remember to subscribe and share. Always share. Deuces.